morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. We're going to do a question and answer today. We're just going to start off a little bit. I'm Darlene. This is my husband, Bill. We're starting off good. He's yawning before we've even begun. He must be finding us boring. All right, Bill, would you tell us a little bit, like where you were born and stuff?
I was born in Elderslie, Scotland. Came to Canada in 1958.
When you were how old?
11 years old.
11 years old. Did you think that was a good move?
I had no choice in the matter.
I guess not. I was born in Canada. I was born in Brandon, Manitoba. And many moons ago, I moved all across the country. My father was transferred frequently with his company. So I moved all across Canada, and I lived on the west coast of the United States as well. So I asked for a few questions. So we don't have a lot, so it'll be a fairly short video. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and read the question. First question came from Nona Grace. How tall are you, Bill?
I'm 5'8".
You haven't shrunk yet?
I used to be 5'10".
Well, he's shrinking. I'm stretching it. I'm saying 5'3". We measured me. It was 5'2.5". I used to be 5'4", but I'm going to say 5'3". If I stood up tall, I'd be 5'3". Oh, can you turn this switch on here? I forgot that. There we go. Sorry. I'm not used to all this equipment. Next question comes from Gil Patricia's Dollar Tree Halls and More. Do we have a favorite song?
Yes.
We do?
Well, you do and I do.
Oh, okay. But collectively, we don't.
No.
Okay. So, what is your favorite song?
Down on the Corner by Credence Clearwater Revival.
It's a good one. It'll get you dancing every time on the dance floor.
Well, yes.
My favorite one is by Jim Croce. It is Time in a Bottle. And I've always loved the words to that. But no, we don't have a song that we both like. We actually have very different taste in music, but we enjoy some crossover. We like old time rock and roll. We enjoy Irish music, Scottish music, and I like other things like country and stuff. She also asked, what would be our favorite pastime together?
Playing cards.
Is there a particular game you like to play?
Double gin.
Double gin. That's my game too. Bill also likes to play cribbage, but I'm not as fussed on the cribbage, but he likes to play cribbage. He plays cribbage with my dad when we were able to visit back and forth, and they played 10-card cribbage, so that was a little bit different, but they both enjoyed that. Oh, we also watch TV and movies, things like that. The next question is from Angel. She's got the channel Jules and M. What is our favorite TV show?
Our favorite TV shows are crime shows.
Crime shows. The truer the better. I loved Criminal Minds. That was my favorite show, Criminal Minds. But anyway, any of the crime shows. And then just to balance it out, Hallmark movies. So we'll watch the true crime and then we'll go watch some fluff on the Hallmark movies. That's what we like. Brenda from Maniac Granny's Homestead. Was Bill ever a hippie, or does he just like bright colors and tie-dye?
I was never a hippie.
You were never a hippie.
No.
What makes you be like you then?
I like bright colors.
Like bright colors. I always said he's a free spirit. He does his own thing. He marches to his own drummer. He doesn't do what's logical, but he likes bright colors and all the rest. So we just have always called him an aging hippie. But he never was part of the hippie movement. Let's see. We've got a question here from Sylvia Hudell. If I can read my writing. It says, where did we go to school? Do you want to tell your schooling stories?
I went to New Westminster. In New Westminster, it was Vincent Massey and Lester Pearson.
Right. Now, did you do that in the normal fashion of going grades 1 to 12?
No.
No, you did not. This is what I said. Marches to his own drum. Well, how did you do this?
I did it...
You did 1 through 11.
No, 1 through 9
1 through 9.
at John Robson, and then 10 to 12.
Darlene, here is your reminder. Claudine loves you both.
That's my Alice telling us that my daughter loves us. Okay, I didn't know, that's not what I meant. I know you were at a different school in grade 9. I'm saying your high school years.
High school years, well, I got asked to leave
He got asked to leave.
in grade 11.
That's kind of a nice way of saying kicked out. Asked to leave. So what did you do then?
And joined the Navy,
He joined the Navy for 5 years?
3.5.
3.5 years. 3.5 years. Came back, realized he needed to have an education, and instead of doing it by night school, he just went and sat in the classroom. He was older than his teacher. But he went and sat back in the classroom, got his high school diploma. I am a very traditional girl. I went 1 through 12, the normal way. I graduated in North Delta Senior Secondary in British Columbia. I then went on to do 1 semester only at university and realized that that was not for me. She also wants to know, does Darlene do most of the cooking and the planning of the meals, or do we share the duties?
Darlene does most of the cooking.
Well,
Unless she can't, I'll finish it off for her.
right. We used to have it where I cooked, he did the dishes. Now I try early in the day to do most of the cooking, but if I can't do it, then at supper time he picks up the pieces and finds us something or does the takeaway. Now that leaves us just a story to tell. Should I let you just tell a story?
No.
Nope, he says. No,
Well,
I know.
I could tell a story going. To join the Navy, I did not have to become a Canadian citizen. Yet to work for the post office, I had to get my Canadian citizenship.
Isn't that ridiculous? That is ridiculous. But anyway, I'm glad you got your citizenship. So,
Oh my.
okay, I'm going to tell a story. When Claudine was about 10 or 11 years old. I just had a new baby at that point in time, just under a year. And we rented a house in Quesnel, outside of the town of Quesnel actually. And it had, if you can picture this, blue velvet wallpaper. It was the most horrendous thing I'd ever seen in my life. So I decided that had to change. So Bill was with the service club at the time, and he went to be a bartender for one of their functions. And while he was gone, I had pre-bought some wallpaper, and I thought Claudine and I, my little 10 or 11-year-old, and I were going to wallpaper, take down the blue, put up the new wallpaper, and surprise Bill when he came home that it was all done. And it was a big job. I had a very busy paper because I was told you don't have to worry so much about matching up the seams and getting it lined up if the paper's busy. So that's what I did. I bought a busy paper, and we lined it all up, and just before he got home, like it was 1 o'clock in the morning when we got finished. And I was so proud of it, so proud of it. And he comes home and he sits down in the living room and he looks at the wall and he said, "It looks really nice." He said, "But why are all the birds flying upside down on this middle strip?" I put one strip on upside down and all the birds were upside down. They stayed upside down. We moved out with them upside down. I don't know what the next people did, but anyway, we had upside down birds. All right, well, I think that's our question and answers. If you have more questions, we'll do another one another time. See you all tomorrow.
Bye.